Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Got a new Kevin Lane. We got matched the high school to the person.
How am I supposed to do that? Like what?
I guess somebody who went to private school, someone who went to a public school. What's another school?
Performing arts.
Good job, Sierra.
What have you said? Private, public, performing arts? That's
private,
all I could think of.
Private school, public school, performing arts. You forgot one we looked into recently. Military school.
Oh. Okay. Well, how I'm supposed to do that? But let's see. Maybe like questions and different stuff like that, and maybe I can kind of like.
And one more. What's one more? What's it called school? Back home.
I'm paying about
what those schools called? The ones that like you got to test into. The one your niece wanted to go to. I know we call it a magnet school, but it's like. I know a couple people I went to church with. They be like the super smart kids. Academic school.
Yeah, but like, what is it called?
It's Madison Academic, the one I'm thinking about. That's what it's called. But hey, with that being said, before we get into it today, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, all you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it in with a thumbs up.
You know, we got several of those up here.
Yeah.
There's several of them. And I'm just like, okay. Like, it's plenty of academic schools. But, hey, it is what it is. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
And I think all of them have to have a certain GPA. They have to continue to have a high GPA. If not, they can get...
Yeah, booted out.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Kevin Lang Show. I'm your host, Kevin Lang. And today we're doing Match the School to the Person. If you like investigative videos, this is one.
Or are they talking about like alternative school?
Babe, we'll see.
Saying, is that not one?
No, that does not count at all.
Some people graduate from alternative school.
Yeah, that's not in the school. That's just because that's where you end up.
Yeah, I ended
up there. That's not the same.
Match the school to the person. If you like investigative videos, this is one of them. Have a seat. We have 5 people here who all went to 5 different types of school. Our job is to figure out who went to what school. I've assembled the greatest panel to ever touch Earth. Woo! All right, I'm talking about Herman Rice, Aaron Branch, Denny Love, and make some noise for our special guest. You may have seen him in a bunch of TV appearances recently on Unstable on Netflix with our boy Aaron Branch.
Yes, sir.
The one, the only, Johnny Love!
Johnny's actually the creator of Unstable.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes.
Wow.
This is true.
What made you cast Aaron?
Yeah.
Make a wish.
Oh my!
That's actually good. That's
He's
a good
my
one.
boss, so I really can't say anything.
Let's go over the
That's
types
why
of
they
schools.
got
First off, we have an international Christian school.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Jesus.
Okay.
That's different.
We have
I didn't
boarding
think about
school.
that.
Oh, that's for the bad kids, right?
I went to boarding school.
Me too. You was a bad
Oh
kid.
yeah? So we can tack in this one.
I didn't think boarding school for bad kids.
Boarding school. Most like have you
rich
ever,
kids.
Have you ever like watched like sometimes it just go hand in hand sometimes like they like be a little trouble or like whatever or maybe like their parents
I'm finna throw in a TV Disney channel.
like I'm gonna send you to boarding school and then he's like no.
Because you remember Cadet Kelly?
So like structured, huh?
Cadet Kelly?
Yeah.
You remember watching it?
Yeah, I remember watching it, but I don't remember.
Who is it?
Y'all
don't remember
McGuire.
Cadet?
Oh.
Every time I try to say something, you want to throw it out.
Is it because I was gonna McGuire?
Who is McGuire?
Because I'm trying to make sure I'm not getting the sister. Because is it?
What are you talking about?
Cadet Kelly. Yes,
No,
it's
do
one
not
of the
look
McGuires.
it up. No. Why would you?
Okay, what's her name? What's her
McGuire.
name?
No, quit looking it up.
Stop.
I'm saying stop looking it up.
Okay, what's her name?
Have confidence in yourself.
Okay, what's her name?
What is McGuire?
I said I always get like, is it the one I like, the one we familiar with, or is it the sister? Because is it Lizzie? Well, I mean, I know that's not her.
That's not her real name. Her real name is Hillary Duff.
Her real name is Hillary, but we gonna say McGuire.
She's in it, but that's not.
Is
not
it the sister?
One. What sister?
She got. She has a sister. I always get like.
Ashley Duff is her sister, right?
Yeah.
No. But it's Hillary Duff is in it.
It's somebody else, right?
I don't know her. Yeah.
I don't know her real name though.
I don't know her real name, but the one. Even Stevens and play Kim Possible.
I didn't know you knew her
what
real
the voice
name.
of Kim
I didn't know
Possible.
you knew Hillary Duff real name.
Yeah, bro.
That's why I just said McGuire.
Disney baby too, baby.
Yeah, but with dang, what's her name?
I cannot because she's older.
She is older.
I don't know her name. But
now
ran from Even Stevens, aka also the voice of Kim Possible. But let go.
For the white kids.
Just for the kids.
Kevin was on the cast of Zoe 101.
That's boarding school too, right?
Y'all starting early.
We got charter school liberal arts.
I thought it was a STEM
What the
school.
is that?
Yeah, I need the breakdown. What?
I thought that was like a STEM, like.
But
like
also peep this. They stayed at the school.
Her name Christy.
But they stayed at the school. A STEM school, you do go back home.
What's that considered? What's that, Zoe 101?
But that's what I thought. That's considered like a boarding school.
Okay.
A charter school, liberal arts. I did want to go to an art school. When I was a kid, I was like, I wanted to go to a performing arts school. But the thing is...
it was considered a prestigious high-end private school.
Oh, it's a private school.
It was an academic private
Did you ever want to go to a performing arts school?
Yeah.
But there was none
Well,
back home.
performing arts, yeah, but it was none back home. Because, I told you what I always wanted to do.
But there was some in Nashville. And I was like, there's no way I can go to one in Nashville.
Yeah.
But...
Sadly.
Yeah.
Being from
School liberal arts. What the is that?
Yeah, I need the breakdown. What is a charter school?
Is that
Charter school is just like a private school.
Yeah.
But,
They still get city and state funding,
Right.
but they also still operate off of their own rules.
Catholic school?
Hey, shout out.
Okay, that's different.
Catholic and Christian are different, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Two different religions.
Catholic school is. I think.
Catholic is where Aaron was traumatized at.
Okay, all right.
Ain't this where your
All right.
that's
That's
Catholic
his origin story.
Only because Herb was the history teacher.
Catholic private.
Then we got.
You said what?
I said, no, it's not.
I swear I thought it was a Catholic private.
It's Christian.
It's Christian based?
It's a Christian based.
I know USJ is. University.
No, it's Trinity Christian Academy.
Oh, it's Christian Academy. Okay. They do
Charter school STEM. I don't know what that is.
STEM is science, technology, engineering.
I thought like STEM.
Johnny was just explaining to me earlier.
Science stuff.
Yeah.
Military school.
Shout out.
Damn.
Look at her hands. Look at number 4, militant.
Or just black household.
Which one is worse,
just right
boarding
there with
school or military school?
Homeschool.
Oh, I forgot about
I
homeschool.
went
I did
everywhere
too.
according to you, Herb.
I didn't think about homeschool.
I don't roam the streets like you.
What you know about homeschool, Aaron?
Most people I know who have a background as homeschool do be a little socially awkward. They will have like
I missed one of the schools he said. I think we were.
they had typically you got the art school.
He said
The liberal, it was liberal arts. It was the charter school. You already got it. I think you got all of them though. I didn't get them either. I should have wrote them down.
A lot.
GED. How many of these you got? GED Academy.
I don't think that's an academy.
What?
Oh,
I
this is
don't
gonna be a
think they
hard
got an
episode.
academy for the
fake,
GED.
yeah.
This feels fake.
I think just getting
We
your
just throw it out.
Yeah.
We don't even entertain
It
this
was
one?
just GED. They added academy so they could feel good about it.
Maybe they do got a GED
Oh, there
academy.
it is. Public school.
Shout out all my public school kids, man. We the realest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Private
facts.
school.
Yeah, shout out on my private school.
Hey, you go to private school too? Hey, me too. Hey, the private school boys over here.
I went to
Didn't you go to private school?
I sure did.
Okay.
Okay.
Pay
I went to
education.
private college.
Hey, okay.
Okay.
And you
All
went
the
to public
student
school?
loan
I went to
debts.
public school, but I did go to a private college.
And last but not least,
Student loan
performing
debts.
arts.
Performing arts.
Okay.
Shout out to that's a
theater
lot.
kids.
That's a lot,
That's
bro.
a lot of them for just these 5 people.
Hey, as always, first round, we're going off looks. I'm going to go up there, and we have to try and figure out off looks what
This gonna be a
school
hard
we
one.
think they went to.
5 is giving me Aaron vibes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Catholic school.
Number 5 is
Obviously, low-key give me Catholic school.
Like
Catholic school?
yeah, like something happened.
That's
to
the
him.
vibe you get
You
when
said like
you
something
meet
happened
me.
to him.
Yeah.
You know what?
Y'all got the same
Journey.
hairline too.
I'm just mad because, like, I agree.
And honestly, man, you seem like an upstanding citizen.
Yeah.
See, now I really see.
All right, Catholic school for number 5.
I'm not mad at that.
Watch him be an
But he
atheist.
could be
this
bad.
would be
He could've been
crazy.
I have an
bad.
opinion about number
just
1.
older.
I want to give her performing arts. She giving me like Vanessa Hudgens vibes.
You don't
She
think
can
3
sing.
is giving also performing arts?
I could see that too. We had one that
And
was
4.
performing arts
4
and
gives me
one.
performing,
Never mind.
performing arts.
What was that?
You didn't like that.
Look, I'm performing.
Because a lot of people wouldn't look at Tupac. Tupac is a performer. That's why when people talk about Tupac, I'm like, you got to understand the whole diagram of Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
Tupac comes from a performing arts background. So a lot of stuff that you might thought he was being serious, he could have been performing to.
Yeah.
I'm like, do people really even know who the real Tupac is? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because he had so much influence from rap, dance, acting to socialism. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, there is so much embodied in him. Also, Jada Pinkett Smith, performing arts school. Girl, you over here munching.
But back to
Do
this.
you know anybody person who went to performing arts? I don't. That's a lie. I do.
I don't know. If I do, I don't remember. But number 4 is giving me performing
She give me
arts. Just
performing
like
arts, too.
just the way she dressed and
She
like
give me
how
a
she's
stance
very
to it.
like expressive, like with her wardrobe.
Outfit. I was
yeah.
gonna say outfit. But I actually do know people that went to
Well, her
performing arts
outfit,
school.
that's the word I was looking for,
Performing arts school. From doing show choir competitions.
Okay.
Everybody we would compete against, they were performing arts schools. We was the only public school, and we always finished second. And they used to be like, they can never give it to a public school to get first place. When these people literally they go to class to performing arts. We don't like that's what they do.
Yeah.
And it was like y'all only got one class period to but yeah. Cause we used to finish like a millisecond of a point. Like it'd be like 95.754. And the other team got 96.
Dev didn't like that. But that made. Go ahead.
The STEM, the technology.
I would give 3 to STEM.
Because 3 to
No,
7.
one do look still.
Yeah, why would you say that, right?
If she's Filipino, then I would say performing
Now
arts.
it's definitely.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
If
we went
she's
deeper.
Chinese, or then she might be STEM.
Well, what? I see what he's saying.
They don't get it, bro.
Filipinos are performing.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. We're losing sponsors. Okay.
Filipinos know that's
ask-
true.
We're gonna cheat real fast. Where are you from originally?
I'm Japanese.
Oh.
That changes things.
The Chinese
Martial arts, was there one?
We going STEM?
I'm done.
Or we going?
I liked performing arts for one. What I felt like we were.
You know what? I'm gonna stay on Johnny's side. Johnny's had a good career. That's why I'm gonna go towards.
We're here for longevity, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about number 2? He's giving check your
Military
pockets.
school.
Military school?
I got military because the shades.
Or boarding school. He looked like he was sent away.
Okay, either one of those.
He was sent away.
What is Job Corps considered?
I don't know.
I wonder, like, it do look like a little Job Corps.
But that wasn't one of the options.
Because my stepbrother went to Job Corps. He got kicked out. I was like,
Yeah, I know. I know a lot of people went
How the
there.
hell you get kicked out of Job Corps?
What's your
No, you
sister
bad.
ex-husband name? Corey Hartwick? What do you look like?
Yeah.
Don't you look
Wait.
like him?
No laughs. Damn.
Wait, still no laugh.
Military school.
Damn, Aaron.
Who said he looked like TJ?
I'm gonna get you, her.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm backing her up because the last shoot, you went crazy on him.
Listen, man.
Aaron
you gotta do
gonna
what you
bite
gotta
your
do.
nipple.
Y'all be thinking, protect Aaron at all costs. He's a villain, bro.
Aaron is an op, bro. He's
He's
an
a
op.
villain. All right, number 3. All we know is that she's from Japan.
Japanese, Asian.
Is she from there? That's what she.
Why did you say it like that?
What? I'm just the facts.
Like Japanese.
You did say it.
You gonna get Rob secondhand canceled.
We got boarding school, international Christian school, private school, public school. Someone had to go to
She might
public
have
school.
been private, bro. She looked like she got money. Look at her swag.
Look at her shoes.
She's stylish. She got
stylish.
money.
Her shoes are giving money for
Yeah, those
show.
actually
Because I don't know about STEM. She kind of seems like a little like fun, loose. Like she might not be as stringent as
I feel that.
science.
That makes
Boarding
sense.
school's international too. That could be private school.
Oh, I forgot international. She could have been international.
We got homeschool, charter school, liberal arts school, boarding school, international
an
Christian
international
school,
She got
public school.
a
Zane.
door
International Christian.
handle ring on her. What is that?
Knock if you want to get in.
I'm gonna sit this way. That's crazy.
Bro.
That's the last time. They're probably already mad in the comments.
Oh my God.
The thoughts and views of Herman Rice do not reflect the rest of the panel of the
Y'all
Kevin
be saying
Lane
I'm
show.
crazy.
No, you're crazy too.
That was a good one,
We gotta
though.
go into the intro round and ask you guys some
All right,
questions.
this one I
Also,
need.
guys, by the way, we're everywhere now. Spotify, Apple Music. If you're driving, want to listen to the show, put it on. All right, number 1. What is your name? Where are you from? And what's one thing you would change about the high school you went to?
Ooh, I'm Bree. I'm from San Diego, California, and something I would change about the high school, probably how long we went to school.
Wow. You just mean the 4 years?
No, just like it from like beginning like 6:30 a.m. all the way down to like 6 p.m.
Yeah. Wait, that's
Oh, that gives me a lot. What
do
she said,
know
6:30 a.m.
It is a school that
to
do
6
that.
p.m.
Yeah, 12 hours. There is school, like 11 to 12 hours. But there is a school that does that, and I forgot. It's kind of like a private type of school. They have no life. But,
Okay, that gives me a little.
Is that like a boarding or it's a private school?
Can I get out what I'm trying to say?
You said it gives you a lot. You already said it.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to reiterate it. Good grief.
so
That's
long,
a
don't it?
long.
So it
That's
can
a
be
long
boarding
time, though.
or
Yeah, that's
military.
long.
Were you there by choice? Hold on.
Don't forget, Johnny also went to boarding school.
Stop telling
So
me.
did I.
Do y'all remember what time it started?
Regular time. Right? I mean, I was there all the time.
Some classes were earlier at mine.
Also, my boarding school was half day, half boarding. So maybe that's why I didn't have earlier classes.
Wait, what does that mean? Half day, half boarding?
Like some of the students were day students,
Yeah, I
and
was-
some were boarding students.
I was a
Gotcha.
student.
Like just come for the classes. and
Yeah. Okay. Number 2. What is your name? Where are you from? And what's one thing you would change about the school you went to?
My name is Hans. I'm from Belgium, and
Belgium. You speak French?
yeah,
Tu parles français?
but
Don't you guys feel bad now
Okay.
after all these jokes?
T'as grandi en Belgique?
But that don't explain the glasses. Tell the French ladies
Not
out there I said what's up. Or teach me how to say it.
Ça va?
Ça va.
I didn't like
All right, did he make me say it
he
right?
just said, "What's up?"
Yeah.
Like that's what he
But you want a
said.
full sentence?
No, that's good.
I'm trying to keep it clean. All right, Hans, what's one thing you change about your high school?
Have more people like me.
International.
You was the only black person there?
Yeah.
No.
He said his name is Hans and he was born in Belgium.
He was born in Belgium.
I wonder,
That doesn't
It's
give
the
me
military,
necessarily
though.
international.
but also I wonder was his parents in
Let's use our brains.
I wonder if his parents was in the military.
No, I get what you. Man, I get what you're saying,
You
but
said-
I feel like
I ain't like what you just
I said let's
though.
use our brains. I'm talking to myself, trying to see what's all on the list. So that doesn't give me military. I feel like more people. It probably at least been 1 or 2 more people that look like him. He said more people that look like him, right? Doesn't give me international either. So I'm just trying to use process of elimination. That's it.
But that wasn't like you, Kev. You wanted to be the only token.
you just told us that.
You did, and don't lie. Flicking your hair and
First of all, the other black student there.
First of all, I want to remind y'all just broke your NDA. That's
You said
so
it.
legally, y'all are
At least now we can talk about the parties too.
Oh gosh.
Because this needs to get out.
No.
You smell a little baby oil.
How long you been here for?
Like 8 years.
Whoa, your English is really good.
Oh, thanks.
Did you learn English growing up or when you came here?
I learned it growing up.
And do you wear the glasses all the time?
Yeah, all the time.
That's your thing.
Yeah.
Nice. It's like a prescription or?
These are not.
I thought you were
Oh,
about
I thought you was
I know I thought too.
Number 3, what is your name, where are you from, and what's one thing you would change about your high school?
So my name is Joanne. I am from Japan, and one thing that I would change about my high school, I wish that there was more people.
Small.
That makes sense, right?
This is helping.
And that could be a private school too.
Yeah,
that could be.
My private school
I have a
was really
question.
small.
Did she go to her school where she's from? Like the high school in Japan? Or did she go to high school here? And I asked her for a reason, but okay.
I get what you're saying.
I asked for a reason because I'm trying to see, like, say, because she said she wished it was more people, right? So I'm thinking, like, if it's one of like the religion schools, like one of the like what we have on here, Catholic,
small,
Christian, because the Christian base, like Christianity, is not super big in Japan. That's not their like one of their. It's probably one of the smallest religions in Japan.
Honestly, I also say this: most Christian schools that I know that people go especially with their church, joint do be small. Like the one my cousin's wife, she work at. Yeah, she's teaching that now. Yeah. Have you ever? Did I show you the photo of the class?
No. I think you showed me the photo of the church itself, but not like the classrooms. I don't think.
Oh, I thought I showed you the one with the students. There's literally 20 students.
Oh, yeah.
I said, that gotta suck, bro. That gotta suck.
What's saying, like, seeing the same people every day, like, for the students
it's just
or for...
the student body's so small. I actually like big classes.
I like small classes, me personally, just because it just feels more personal. Yeah, just like that.
I like big classes, though.
Ooh.
Like, that's why, like, in college, I enjoyed my college, because, like, we would literally have classes where there's 300-400 students in the class.
My only classes, like, there was, like, the ones that's, like, in my major.
Like,
we were, like, in the...
intro classes.
We were, like, in the auditorium and stuff. I didn't like those big old classes.
It's too...
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm getting there. Sorry, y'all.
So true.
School. Yeah. More people. It was just her. And her
it was homeschool.
Could be
Were you raised in
homeschool.
Japan?
Oh, I did. Right.
I was born here in LA, but I went to Japan later.
How old?
Like 1 or 2.
Years old? And you stayed there till you were...
I was older.
So you went to school out there?
Yes.
So did you do college as well, or did you come back after high school?
I did college here, so I went to USC.
My parents always say I shouldn't have came to America.
Yeah.
I changed.
Yeah, I agree with them.
What?
They said he shouldn't have came?
Number 4, what is your name, where are you from, and what's one thing you would change about your high school?
Hi, my name is Summer. I am from California, and I would add a swimming pool to my high school.
You would add a swimming pool? She making infrastructure changes. Maybe she's
right.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's definitely what it
trying
is.
to add a pool to the back of her house.
And if that is the case, she's just going at her parents.
Yeah. No, because she...
Would you have wanted a swimming pool at your crib? I mean, not the crib. In your school?
Yeah, because then maybe I would have...
Learn how to swim.
And... Yeah, and I probably wouldn't, because, I had a little traumatic experience, like, before. Yeah. And that's the reason why I'm, like, scared to, like, of water. But, yeah.
Because, like, all the high schools that we visited up here so far all had swimming pools.
Yeah.
And I was
because
like, that's dope.
Like, I went to like, I'm from a small town, so we only have one high school. Yeah, we both are, but we only have one high school. I think y'all high school's still bigger than ours, but that's
because, peep this, you from a small town. Honestly, my town's smaller than yours because we only got one high school for the county. Y'all have for y'all city.
Oh, yeah, true.
Like, think about it. For y'all county, y'all got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Let me see.
5.
1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5.
G County.
5, yeah.
Yours, P.
Yeah, 5.
South. and
Yeah, you're
the
right.
Bulldogs.
Yeah, I did 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all got, but we only got one per county.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess so. But the town that I'm from is small, and I would have loved to have like a pool or to have a swim team or something like that. I think that would have been dope.
Out of pool to the back of a house.
And if that is the case, she's just going at her parents.
Yeah. No, because she gives me free thinker. It seems like her parents might want her to just learn outside of the school system.
Also,
Be very earthy.
I don't think you can wear that throat thing in a regular school. I don't think
But I mean, you were right about it. It's for knocking to get in, so.
Him, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back to the Camera If you haven't subscribed yet, now would be a good time.
Right.
Number 5. What is your name? Where are you from? And what's one thing you would change about the high school you went to?
I'm Richard. I'm from Colorado, and I would add more parking or better parking.
Richard, can I ask you a question?
You can ask me as many questions as you want.
Could you be whiter?
I know what school he went to.
Richard, I think you're okay, Richard.
I could.
Richard's just being himself.
What do you think Richard went to?
Public. Richard definitely went to a public high school. More parking. That's what they complained about the most.
That's your school?
Yes, parking. Because more people started to drive and it was really no parking. So some people end up parking like across at the apartments and stuff like that.
That probably would be one of my we had parking, but because I used to drive to school, and I get it. I used to just get there where I
had
a good
me
parking
public
spot.
school vibes. Yeah.
Richard, I'm not gonna lie, you thinking about the community?
Yeah.
I f- with that.
I said I'm from Colorado. You heard that part, right?
That makes sense. Catholic school.
I would take that.
No.
He seems too liberal for Catholic schools.
Yeah. Well,
his parents.
Unless you did 360.
I still
this was a 360.
I mean, what 180?
No, that's not Catholic school.
That's public school.
He said that you wanted
That's
one.
public school.
It's public.
What the f did you just do?
I did my white 360.
He is Aaron.
This is scary.
I did my white 360.
But can I just add something? Like, I actually grew up in a few states, and I don't know if that matters. So.
That does matter.
Where'd you grow up?
Okay, California, Atlanta, New York, and Hawaii.
Military or homeschool? I'm gonna say military.
Military.
No.
The only thing I know about military school is Cadet Kelly. So that's where we're at right now.
But also, when you say military school, I don't think about the military kids. I think military school is kind of like boarding school. You getting sent off,
Yeah, that's
and they
different.
go through like military training.
I'm gonna just mark this.
I don't know if they
feel
understand what military school is.
I probably
but
must not understand it, but I'm gonna
military school is it's kind of similar to like they said boarding school.
Okay.
Man, we looked into it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right.
We found out
no,
the military
I don't
schools
think that.
around
I don't
here,
think
they're
that's
very much so like boarding school.
Yeah, you're right. We did just look into it because I want somebody. I got child.
He needs to go to
needs
military
some.
school.
He needs some type of structure.
Or
My
boarding
God.
school. Nah, military school. He
needs
needs
something. He needs some discipline. But
military school
yeah.
for discipline.
Said in the draft. That should.
They don't even know about Cadet Kelly. This is for the fans out there.
Mean to you.
And most people in the military can go to public school.
They're horrible.
You don't hear the things he says to us. He's being nice because you.
Yes,
was
his
his
boss is here.
That's how you see how they treat the boss.
You see how they treat.
Bases in Hawaii, but in Atlanta or
Kauai was.
Kauai.
Kauai.
oh, there's no
That's a
base.
small
Kauai.
That's a small
That's not military. There's no base. No, there's not. I've been to Kauai a bunch. There's no army bases there, so it's not military.
That's cute.
Okay. Let me ask you this: what was the name of your principal?
Oh,
This is also how harassed.
I don't even remember.
What?
I don't.
Are you cooking? What are you making?
Yeah.
What are you cooking?
Yeah.
Cliff?
Where you sit in class?
He cooking. Yeah.
Where did I sit in
Yeah.
class?
First row, second row, third
Yeah.
row.
What row?
In the middle.
In the middle. Oh, okay.
I don't know about
Who sat
that.
next to you?
Who?
Her sister.
Who sat next to me? Like,
Yeah. name your best friend.
Yeah, that's.
do you think I didn't go?
Yeah, I got you all figured out. I said, who was your principal?
My mama.
Where you sit? In the middle.
Next to my teddy bear.
In the middle?
In the middle, out of all the places.
Come on now. You don't sit in the middle. You sit in the front or the back, and whoever's lit get the middle. Welcome back to Kevin's Corner. Today's sponsor is Manscaped.
Shout out to Kevin's Corner. Y'all know what it is. We just, dang, Kev, they got you doing a long script.
All right, we're going to move on to the questions round.
I wonder how, does she still homeschool? You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. Good question.
I don't know.
I don't know.
She got a whole boatload.
How would I know?
I don't know. I'm saying maybe she posts something or something.
No.
I don't know.
How would I know?
You got blocked.
She didn't block me. She just unfriended me.
At one point, I thought she did block you.
No, she didn't block me.
But I'll say this: like when it comes down to it, she's homeschooled. The white dude, he gives me very public school vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Like very cool, know how to roll with the punches. Homeschool people do be more expressive.
Well, earlier you said they'd be a little bit more.
I said social. They have social. I never said anything about expressive. They be very much so more socially awkward. Like as far as being able to communicate with. They're not used to the different personalities. Being around so many different personalities where you have to just adapt to people.
Got you.
Ask you guys some questions as we try and narrow this down. Before we do that, based on what they said, you want to change anything? I'm putting homeschool in number 4.
Yeah.
That was smart. Just for now.
Can we change Richard too?
Yeah,
I don't know what we're gonna change Richard to, but
let's remember, Bree did say her classes start from 6:30 a.m.
It's not performing arts.
It's not performing arts.
Performing arts are lazy.
I think he was giving me performing arts. He did a little performance for us.
That's true. He was doing what do you call it? The white 360?
The white 360, yeah.
Unless you want to do isn't that performing arts?
Space Scare.
Yeah, we are. I think we got liberal arts. Liberal? You don't think he's liberal?
Like one of these?
What is liberal arts?
I'm only saying performing because charter school would be too young for him. He's too old to have gone to a charter school.
Why?
Why?
Charter schools have
Because his
existed.
hairline is like mine. The charter schools wasn't around.
Charter schools have existed for a minute, huh? I know you went to school in the 80s, but you gotta relax, man.
He don't look like he went to school in the 80s. This is what I'm telling you.
How old are you?
42.
Okay, that makes sense.
You look good. Yeah. Oh my God.
Besides the hairline,
So
I'm gonna
he's
give
older
him
than her.
42.
So no, Herm went to school when it was still segregated. So he's
Okay. Aaron, what's your vote?
I'm gonna say performing arts.
Performing, yeah.
liberal.
Herm's argument.
You're outvoted.
42.
Herm said performing.
I don't know what y'all think about him is performative. We need to know if he has any skills performing.
He did a white spin.
That's not
performing.
I think we should put International Christian School.
Yeah, I would never do that.
Right here?
For number 3, just for right now.
I'm scared to
Just
suggest this.
Why?
Number 3
Is this what we landed on?
I told y'all that's what it was. Y'all didn't want to listen to
I
me.
feel like, and she said she wanted more people, right? That was her thing?
That's true. I went to international school and I
STEM
agree.
school,
She reminds me of the people I went to school with.
Let him cook. Good.
But I also agree with Johnny. Her thing was more people.
More people, and if it's a
International schools are
focused,
pretty
if
big.
it's a focused
Everybody
school,
disagrees.
Cause no, it's not a what's called. Why are you flipping? Why would you do that?
I don't know.
But I was finna say, is it the academic school, the one we was talking about? I was like, would that be considered a STEM school?
Which one?
The one back home.
The academics.
The one your niece wanted to go to.
Yeah, baby, I'm trying to
my
think.
bad.
I'm like, I'm not sure what it will be considered.
I'm like, is it a STEM school? I know it's an academic school, but like,
Because I think she wanted to do it for, what is it?
they do dual. Because when they go to their school, they also attend a community college there, and they get college credits. I think they start their junior year, as long as you can be able to drop. Like no, because some people. No, they go to the community college there, and they also gain
because whatever
credits.
school she goes to now, they have some type of little thing like that.
She
for
still
her to
goes,
do.
yeah.
But she still does the college
courses. Is she
courses.
in AP classes?
Yeah, she's in AP, and she still does the college courses and stuff because she's went to.
But they actually go sit in the classes. I'm saying they actually.
Oh,
I know. Like they actually go sit in the classes.
Yeah, this one
and take
she
the classes
online. I don't know. Yeah. Good question.
Cause they'll graduate with 20 credits already.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, damn, that's a good head start though.
Facts.
with
Smaller
Aaron.
usually.
So
We'll put it. We got some time.
We got some time.
We got some time.
We got some time. It is getting heated though.
All right, calm down, man.
Johnny Lowe.
It's funny because he can't diss him back. He said,
I saw it, boss. I can't. You look fantastic today, Jimmy Neutron.
that's what I've been waiting on. Treat him like you treat us.
Right. Okay. Our Belgian man here.
He might have gone to a private school.
Why you feel
I like
that?
private school.
Because his English is really, really good.
Yeah.
So I feel like he probably went to a school where that's really good in Belgium, where second languages are a big part of that.
What if it was international and he learned from the people he was
That's what
around?
I thought too, but the Christians throw me off.
The Christian really.
Why does Christian
I like
throw
private
y'all
school.
off for
I think
everybody?
Private school?
I like that.
It's a.
Because just because you went to a Christian school, that does not mean that you align with Christian
No,
values.
I got that.
Don't
but
you have to be Christian
That
to
is
go
true.
to a Christian school?
You could, but I'm saying a lot of people.
It's a lot of people go to Catholic school. They're not Catholic. A lot of people go to Catholic schools. They're not Catholic. They be strict, and I think some parents want them to go for the structure. Because Catholic schools do be on that. I think they be more stricter than Christian schools, and that's another reason why I couldn't go to a private college. Because the private college back home, they gotta go to the private HBCU. They gotta go to chapel. I said, man, I'm not going to chapel for no class, bro. It's mandatory. I said, man, I'm not going to chapel. Would you?
I mean, if that's the school I chose to go to and I knew that there was a requirement, then yeah, I have no choice. You know what I'm saying?
I went to a public university. I enjoyed my thing.
I enjoy myself too.
People may have been raised that way, and then they graduated and they started doing their own
That's
thing.
true.
That's very true.
That's why I'm
That's
like, it
true.
could Christian school. I would focus on international.
And when did you move to America?
Like when, like, in my age wise, or like, you mean like
Write it down for him.
16 or 17?
He means the date or the age.
The age.
The age? I was probably like 16.
You were 16.
Yeah.
16.
What grade were you in?
I got held back, but I was like,
Were you a sophomore or junior?
they held me back because I came here. Like, they didn't take my.
But I'm saying when you left Belgium.
Oh, that's the credit thing. Oh, and they probably wasn't an accredited school. Ooh.
I'm just looking at all the
That-
schools that I have on the list
that
and
makes it
what
more
makes
complicated.
sense. But like,
That makes it more complicated, though.
When I left Belgium,
Were you a sophomore or junior in high school?
I was like a sophomore.
Okay, so international schools, I went to international school. The last 2 years, you do something called the IB, the International Baccalaureate. And it's a 2-year, pretty much junior and senior year are lumped into one, and you take this big final test at the end.
Oh, wow.
Like for me, my parents wanted to leave when I was a junior. They wanted to leave Zimbabwe, but they couldn't because once you start junior year, you have to finish. So I left when I was a sophomore. That's why I was asking him if he left, because he wouldn't have left as a junior. He would have finished.
But also, you said you went to a boarding school too, right?
Yeah.
So could it be boarding school for him?
Oh yeah, we even
Maybe.
used boarding school. Yeah.
Remember, we took boarding
What are
school.
your
out.
what do your parents do?
Like, where they do, like.
Like for what?
he said say it in French.
Mom's a teacher.
You can do it in French.
In French? Oh, okay.
My mom.
Donc ta mère c'est une enseignante.
C'est une enseignante et mon père, il est journaliste.
Okay, his mom's a teacher and his dad is a journalist.
Oh wow.
So I don't know about boarding.
Boarding is expensive, right?
Boarding's expensive, private's expensive. And what's the reason of putting your kid in a boarding school if you're not
Unless the mom also taught at the school.
Yes, that could be.
That's an option.
That is
because
an
I was like
option.
boarding and the international Christian will be expensive unless.
Would the Catholic school be expensive too? Because a Catholic school, would that be
I just know
considered
most.
private?
I know most. Cause my roommate he went to an all boys school, and I said that was weird, bro.
I would have went to all girls school if it was
I
like.
was like, that's weird.
Is it?
Hell yeah, I ain't trying to see dudes all damn day. I like to look at a little butt.
Well, you better look at it when you go outside them doors.
And then I know a couple people who went to like some high end school. One chick I know, she from Nashville. She went to Now I found out what her parents are. Her parents are very wealthy. Black chick. Her parents are very wealthy, and I think one of them is a doctor and the other one's a lawyer. I didn't know that like back in the day. I said, oh shit. But she went to Father Ryan's. Where they still wear the skirts. Yeah. Skirt uniforms. So the girls wear skirts with the high socks. That's not back our way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, or
what they did.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh.
They wore skirts.
But Father Ryan's nice.
Or the dresses.
I not think they're Catholic.
Maybe. Skirts or the dresses or something like that. The girls. Then the guys wear like the khakis and the button up and the blazer. Yeah.
Traveling,
if you're there,
the money,
I think it's international.
Something tells me if you're a teacher and a journalist that are traveling international and putting your child in school, you're probably making a pretty good amount of money.
That's true.
But for her, military school, obviously, because of the 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m.
Why does your voice sound, are you going through puberty? Why do you sound like that?
All right, we're going to move on to the questions round. Guys, also, by the way, we did a video on the second channel. Go check that out. The link is in the description. We're going to move on to the questions round.
Okay,
we can ask them as many questions as we want as we narrow this down. Bree, number one. What were parties like at your high school?
Ooh, I didn't really go to that many parties. A lot of the kids are like goody two shoes.
Oh. So you were a baddie bad.
Well.
Come on, Bree.
That gives me a straight. That's a straight. Is a charter or a STEM school? Would they go to school that long?
The
STEM
STEM school
or the STEM school.
And that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's STEM only because the time, like 6:30 to 6 p.m. I'm thinking, I don't know how they break down like the courses. I'm pretty sure some things are pretty hands-on. I don't know how a STEM school is, but that's just like I've heard of them, and I've heard like they are very like strict or very like
curriculum academic like
that
comes first
like
over everything.
I'm trying to like think of but it's giving me that, but then again I don't know.
Hey, get her one of them little doorknobs.
When you did go to parties, what were they like?
It was kind of like remote where I went to school, so like a lot of horses.
Remote?
Horses?
Mm-hmm.
What the?
Horses?
That gotta be in the middle of nowhere.
Horses?
Were the horses a part of the school?
No, they weren't a part of the school, but a lot of the students ride horses.
Wealth. It's giving wealth.
It's giving wealth.
It's giving wealth.
Also, I love how we would have said it's giving rich, but Johnny goes, it's giving wealth.
Yeah.
It's different. Clearly, we're in different tax brackets over here.
I was gonna say it's giving white, but
Hans, what were parties like at your school?
I didn't get invited to parties like that.
Damn.
Whoa.
Why?
I was the only black kid. They don't.
Are you serious?
They were scared, like.
But does that make you the cool kid?
Like, unless it was like a soccer party or like sports involved.
Or rap.
They're like, I have you on my team type. Yeah.
They never invited the black kid. What type of school does that sound like?
That sounds like me trying to go to a Herm party.
Did y'all have any sports teams?
Oh, it was in.
Yeah, we had.
Did you play on any of the sports teams?
Yeah.
He said he would be invited to those events.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
I want to say,
Johnny just made a good point.
What?
It can be international because that'd be a lot of mix.
Yeah. Well, I just said that.
That's what I said. I don't think it's international.
All right, number 3. Tell me about the parties.
Yeah, I didn't really have any either. So, and I didn't really go.
You didn't go. There wasn't any parties.
I think there was like one a year, but I didn't go to that one.
One a year? Was it organized by the school?
No.
Oh, so there's like one a year by like the students because you said it was like a small thing.
Yeah.
What do you do now? What's your job now, Joanna?
I'm a graphic designer right now.
Arts.
That's giving charter school liberal arts, maybe potentially.
Arts. That's a good one. Let's finish the party. Let's all ask them what they do.
Let's do it.
Summer, parties in school.
Ooh, a lot of home parties, house parties.
Sure.
I'm
home parties? Andy, play out music you play whenever you write.
house parties, a lot of house parties, and they were punk as.
Hey, it's like doing the dishes, singing with mommy.
She said punk.
Punk, like punk rock. Like
I'm gonna stick with private school.
They were wild.
What was wild about them?
The music, the behavior, the.
She never been to a party.
And her socially, she every time somebody crack a joke, she has very like her social skills are very like.
I just
random.
think she has a great personality.
No, bro, you ain't paying attention to it.
I am. I'm
Her is giving me either one or two things:
What
homeschool or performing arts.
I'm thinking performing arts just because, like I said, just the way she looks and how she just.
But also, she said it was very rock, like
It could be performing arts.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
I said it's either she was homeschooled or performing arts. Don't get it twisted. Some homeschools they do socialize.
Yeah, they do.
Some people do socialize with each other. They have programs where they can.
I just don't know, like when she went, if she was homeschooled, how it would have been then. Because now they have so many things in place.
Yeah,
but she does seem like she looks like she's a little older. Now I do think that she may be performing arts, just her appearance. But number two, I'm kind of like, I don't know about him.
I don't know, but also them glasses though. It's the glasses. He got a hat on with a hood.
Yeah,
it's giving me very much so
I
sheltered. Did you say with homeschools that you can also like participate in sports?
Yeah, but you have to, because I actually looked it up recently. But I think the school or the principal or the board, somebody has to like agree. Like they have to sign off on it and be like, yeah, and then you have to still like it's like something, but you can, yeah, it's ways to be able to.
But he's also from Belgium, which I had a professor from Belgium. Ain't that many black people in Belgium, right? From my understanding.
But keep in mind though, I don't think he's homeschooled. Reason being, he said he said he would have wanted more people to look like him. If you homeschool, you don't care who's like you got your mom and your daddy. They look like you would have probably said you wanted to be around more people or something like that. But he said more people that look like him. He said he did participate in sports. He never got invited to the parties and stuff of that nature.
Could it be Catholic?
It could be Catholic, and the reason why I'm thinking that is just because he said he was the only black guy, and it's just like I'm pretty sure like if a black
don't get twisted, be a lot of black kids, but internationally, I don't know.
And yeah, like being from like Belgium, I don't know how many black kids are in the you know what I'm saying?
Because I'll say this, like looking at my professor that was from Belgium, born and raised in Belgium, he looked mixed, and his last name was Declerc. I don't want to give his government, but he's very intelligent, very skilled. Cause he used to teach me some production stuff, and I was like, damn. I said I ain't never heard like he was cold, but and look appearance wise, I thought he was just a mixed dude. And then when he started, I said, oh, so that when it came down to blackness, I was like, and then my the girl I told you that she grew up partly in South Africa.
Yeah.
Her dad is Belgian. Her mom is from back home.
Oh, okay.
Her mom's from Memphis. So
yeah.
And she did like schooling wise, she graduated at like 16. Because she came to college at 17.
Oh, okay.
And she was wilding out, bro.
I've never heard anyone say the behavior. You're describing a party.
Number 5. What were the parties like?
The behavior was wild.
Okay, the behavior was wild. What else?
No, it was wherever the parents weren't, right? So
that's a quotable.
Did you sneak out the house a lot?
Or sneak in, like late on curfew type stuff.
Oh. Wait a minute.
Public school, bro.
Sneak in.
Yeah.
Late on curfew. Oh, I see where you
When I went to boarding school, we had curfew, and I used to sneak back on campus late.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, number 1. What do you do for a living now?
I'm a student.
Student.
Oh, you're in school now. Oh, gotcha.
What you studying?
I go to UCLA. My primary major is linguistics.
Primary major. She either
What
went to
college you said she got to?
UCLA.
UCLA.
I know somebody went to UCLA.
UCLA.
Yeah. My pastor, his sister was a dean there. She was a dean at UCLA. But I only met her a couple times. But cause she stayed out of California.
I would think.
I'm saying like but she real cool. She either cause also her major linguistics, aka something in the language field, liberal arts. Linguistics is language, right? liberal arts. Right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to like see what. I mean, yeah.
Because also that's a charter school. They operate different.
Is that what you set out to do when you graduated high school?
No,
What did you want to be?
anywhere but school. I don't like formal academia.
I feel like
Formal academia. But she's obviously smart. Who calls it academia?
Yeah.
So it's like...
Dude, she went to a really good school because she's like, I don't want to be anywhere but school. I'm over formal academia. Like, she was forced to be in a box.
Do you think she could have went to Catholic
private.
school?
Yeah, it's giving private.
Catholic school, I wouldn't walk away from
private.
Catholic school. Depending on the school, I wouldn't say formal academia though for Catholic school.
So you say private then?
Because the faith is so much
not
pushed
a
in Catholic
private
school.
school.
Yeah.
She did say that she, you said UCLA? That's a great school too.
Yeah.
She must have
That
went
is
to
a
a
good
really
school.
great.
She did, because remember, everyone was goody two-shoe.
Yeah.
It was remote, lots of
Yes.
horses.
Yeah, it's giving private.
It's giving can
Private,
afford UCLA.
Private.
You want to switch it out?
Damn. Yeah, because a private school, you be near some horses.
He wants to get close to us.
Yeah, he ain't been close to a woman in a while.
Okay, look how nervous he is.
I'm only nervous.
He's shaking.
You got it, shaking
No,
so bad.
this is because of the Celsius.
Okay, yeah, I bet.
Oh, yeah,
Parents
the
like this, how they
Celsius,
look
you
up
shake-
close. They usually call the police by now.
Excuse me, he knows what titties look like. He has a beautiful pair. Okay?
Oh!
Right?
Johnny!
Right?
Oh,
Thank you
damn.
guys so much. Thank you guys so much. This has been fantastic. Thank you for coming.
Hey,
Johnny will be replacing my role on the Kevin Lake Show.
Aaron finna go buy one of them doorknobs.
Number 2, what do you do for a living now?
I'm a music producer.
What was that?
Music producer.
You're a music producer. Whoa.
Yeah, you do techno, huh?
Some of that.
What kind of music? Techno?
I do EDM.
EDM?
techno, I do hip
He is
hop.
from Belgium. That's a big, popular genre of music.
They be doing.
Do you have a stage name that you go by?
It's Hans Sauvage.
Hans?
Hans Sauvage. Yeah.
Okay.
Hans Ole?
Sauvage.
Okay, the school that is here today that you went to, whatever, did you go to a same school in America or is it different?
What?
He's saying, was it a chain of schools?
Donc, quand t'as grandi,
Ouais, yeah.
t'es allé à une école en Belgique et après t'es allé à une école aux États-Unis.
Yeah.
L'école où tu es allé, l'école qu'on voit aujourd'hui, c'est laquelle? Celle de la Belgique ou celle des États-Unis?
Ah, en Belgique, en Belgique.
En Belgique, okay.
Ouais.
So the school from today is the one he went to in Belgium.
In Belgium, yeah.
When you moved to America, what kind of school did you go to?
Oh, when I came here, I just went to public school.
Public school.
Yeah.
Summer, what do you do for a living now?
I do a few things.
What you do, Summer?
This is my favorite portion of the show. Activity room.
Oh man.
She says the word content.
Right?
Mais j'aimerais bien si tu me demandes des questions en français aussi.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we can.
What's she saying?
She's saying you can ask me the question in French too.
Also,
Hey, Herm, give us some of that French, you know.
kids are smart.
I am an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I'm a fine artist. I have a clothing startup. I made my dress.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Thank you, Summer.
De rien.
She does. How many languages do you
J'ai
speak?
vécu à Paris aussi.
T'as vécu à Paris pendant
Oui.
combien de temps?
3 ans.
Wow.
Ooh,
Lived in
croissant.
Paris for. What do you do for a living?
I'm a writer.
You're a writer?
Performing arts.
Performing arts.
Performing arts.
Full-time writer?
Yes.
What do you write, like horror novels?
He's really, you think he people, bro. I can tell. Hey, you're scaring him a little bit.
I'm about to.
So you're a writer. What do you write?
Words. I'm a comedy writer.
Yeah.
A comedy.
Oh.
Wait, that was funny as words.
Yeah.
That's great. I like
It makes
that.
sense to me. Y'all was right.
Comedy writer. Yeah, there's no way he's.
He's in.
It's either public or performing arts. That's the only two it could be.
I think his is public, just based off
But
the
it can
more
be
parking.
but it
But
can
it
be
could be
performing
performing arts. But I don't know, like performing arts, how Like the dynamic set up with the kids and
it's different
coming
things you
and
can sign up. Trust me, I looked into it, and then I knew people from like meeting them with the what's called, and they used to tell us how they schedule. Like they take like half of the day is education. The next half of the day, so like say for instance you go to school at 8, so 8 to 12 or 8 to 11:30 is all about education. It's just the books, the traditional math, science, reading, whatever. Yeah. The next half of the day will be strictly dedicated to whatever like focus
when they
you got.
eat, I gotta eat.
I'm saying like, so that's why I said 11:30.
So I get a 30-minute lunch.
30-minute lunch. Then at 12 to 3. I'm just going off of my school schedule. So 12 to 3 would be focused on like, say for instance you was a theater. I think sometimes they had 3 theater, singing, and maybe acting. Then you had some people with like musical, something with, like there's different elements
dance,
of it.
Like did they
jazz,
have
dance, whatever.
Yeah,
then they were focused. So it was like half. That's what they told us. The ones that I met, they was like half of our days is dedicated to education, half of it is dedicated to what's called. I was like, damn, shit, we get hours. And we still come to smoke y'all.
Okay.
Arts. He's in the arts for sure.
Okay, all right, let me go back down the line. Bree, who are the most popular kids at your school? You know how there's like cliques and stuff, like what would you say was the most popular clique?
The nerds.
The nerds?
They were the most popular kids? Oh, that's hilarious.
Wow.
That sounds like a very private school thing.
So being academic was a benefit.
I was a jock, so I wasn't as...
You were a jock? Number 2, who are the popular kids at your school? He's like, the whites.
I mean, I was the most popular kid in my school.
Oh, because he was the DJ.
Well, you can't miss me. I mean,
Wait.
if I'm the only black kid, you can't miss me.
Oh, so everybody knew you.
There he is. We all know him.
But was there a clique that was popular in your school?
Like whoever plays sports or like.
There was like sports.
I thought you said you played sports.
Yeah.
He was popular.
He said he was popular.
He was the captain of every sports team he was on.
If there was soccer going on, yeah.
Question, how are you on every team and don't get invited to any parties? Doesn't matter if you're black or not. If you are the star player, they're going to invite you to the party.
This is in America.
This is in America. This is yeah. You got to think. You thinking of America like you think some crazy in America. It's worse over there. Like, bro, they ain't. Bro, you just got to realize certain things.
America. If you know overseas, it ain't like that.
It's not like that, bro. Like it's like when you play a sport. Those 90 minutes that you're on the field, they love you, bro.
Yeah, they're star.
Yeah.
The second you're off that field, well, I didn't want to say.
That is true. That's very much so small town behavior too, though. Because we come from a small town, bro. I grew up. If it didn't matter what skin color you were, if you wasn't like the superstar at the sport, you on the bench. They got that token black boy, right? Growing up, they had the token black boy. If you wasn't the token black boy, no. But if you was that token black boy, you dated the white girls. They loved you up until you started smoking some little weed and get into some trouble. And you stopped being that good one, you back with the rest of them. Am I lying? But so I understood what he was saying. It's very much so, like down south. It's like, what do you think majority of people who migrated here in the early 1600s, 1400s, they migrated down south. Those traditions still are existence. So it's like slavery and stuff is a reflection of European culture. They just brought their culture here, bro. And the mindsets and everything's still down south. So I get it and I understand it.
I was thinking exactly that. I just didn't want to say it out loud.
He's going to go and pose it.
Thank you so much for coming on. Joanne, who are the popular kids at your school?
I think about the same. Like if you're good at sports, you're popular. But it was a little bit smaller, so everyone already knows each other anyways.
When you say small, how big are you talking about? Like how big was your graduating class?
On a scale from 1 to Denny.
It was only 30 people.
Me to Aaron's forehead.
30 people.
How many?
I don't know, 30 people.
30 people in your graduating class?
Yeah.
30, that's crazy.
It's really small.
How big was your graduating class?
About 250 people.
250? Okay.
That's giving private.
That's definitely giving private.
250.
What?
How many people were in your
I was just So
Don't forget Hans also graduated in America.
get high school right.
Oh,
So why is he?
Which one said 250?
Bree, her graduating class was 250.
Get your name is Hans. You gotta start. He's not here, bro.
He does not want to be here. I got somewhere to be.
He only speaks music.
Yeah.
How many people were in your graduating class?
Oh, y'all are crazy. That's probably why you ain't get invited, Hans. You like, hey, Hans, we having a party tonight. What?
Like Hans.
Maybe like.
Maybe like
He wasn't there, bro.
I don't know. Like 300 or something. I didn't count. How am I supposed to know these things?
Bro,
You know how many in your graduation class?
Like,
He can barely say a lot of English, but he knows. I think it's public, man.
In Belgium?
I think it's Why not public school in Belgium?
Because when he moved to America,
He went to
back
public.
school.
they held him back.
Cause he look at him.
Hey, say, write your name, Hans. What?
You show his name, it's like melodies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put public school.
Okay, put it in. I don't think that.
Bro, his parents was probably like, it ain't worth spending
Oh,
this
you know
money.
why it's not public school either? I don't think it's because when he said he got held back because the credits didn't translate or
That's what he
transfer
said.
over, right?
Yeah.
So whatever school he went to prior, it was totally different. Like
I don't think
the
it's public.
dynamic of I don't.
But y'all did. The question you asked was how many was in his graduation class. He told you I graduated from public school here in America.
Right, he already said that.
But are we talking with him? Are we talking about what school he graduated from, or what his education base? Education base, I would say he's more educated within the Belgian school system than the American school system.
Right. So yeah. So with him, that's why it's a little confusing because it's like he
His
graduated
kids be
high school
international.
at a public school, but he already said that. So, but
Because
that's
he
not
did
what
leave
y'all
what
are
he
talking
said
about.
his sophomore year.
Yeah.
And like Kev
His
said,
junior year.
No, he said sophomore year.
Oh, I thought he said junior.
No, he said sophomore. Because he had.
Oh, you talking about Kev left his sophomore year?
But
yeah, Kev left his.
But also Hans said he left his sophomore year.
Okay, yeah.
Summer, how many people were in your graduating class?
I don't know.
Thank you, that's enough. I'm gonna write down one.
What did your parents do for work?
Teach.
They are artists.
What kind of
Performing art.
Visual artists, jewelry, photography.
He spent a lot of time at home.
Richard, how many people were in your graduating class?
I don't remember, but I think it was like 300 to 400.
Big school. What was the biggest sport at your school?
I would say they were almost all even.
Really?
There were a lot of kids participating.
And you said there was horse riding too, right?
A lot of kids had horses, but there weren't stables on.
Was it a majority white school?
No, like mixed Latino, white, black.
Did you drive yourself to school or did you have a carpool?
I drove.
You drove yourself to school?
He's just trying to get to know her.
Right. At this moment.
No, that's a solid question.
No,
We
but
had
listen,
some people have carpools at like schools and stuff
Not
like
just that, but he just took out boarding school for her now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biggest soccer, I assume. And then Joanne,
Basketball.
biggest sport?
Basketball.
Basketball.
Very big in Japan.
Summer?
You ain't even asked her nothing.
I did.
Look
Summer,
at her.
what was the biggest sport at your
She's
home,
so
at your
goofy.
house?
Basketball.
Her dad was watching.
She old school, see? And she over here keep talking about performing art school.
I do think she performed.
Her parents had all the time in the world to teach her at home.
I think
They
the fact that
freelance.
she said her parents are such like artists and all of that. I just don't think that they will have her cooped up in the house. I feel like they will want her to be somewhere being expressive.
And that's the best way to do it.
But if they put so much time and effort in their art, then they not.
So can I explain before you? So
I really think
can
she
I
performed-
explain
Go
something
ahead,
and
child.
you don't speak the whole time? Explain.
Talk.
All right.
I ain't gonna say another word the rest of the video.
So peep this. If I like, especially coming from a like backing and understanding of like artistry, right? You like you said, you want your kids to have so much freedom of expression, and you want them to be able, especially when you are so dedicated to the arts yourself, you will want, especially if you want to pass that on to your kids, which it has. you will want to have the best influence on your kid beyond what another individual. So you're gonna take them out of a school system and have them more centered around you. What we always say with homeschool kids, they only be at school for 2, 3, sometimes 4 hours a day. The rest of the time, they have their freedom of expression. Hey, we're gonna do photography lessons. Hey, we're gonna travel. Because homeschool doesn't mean I'm solid within one home. It's the flexibility to go. Some people homeschool their kids and their kids are traveling in an RV, but they're homeschooling. They only are dedicated 2 to 3 hours a day on education. Rest of it, they're going freedom of here, freedom of here, freedom of here, freedom of here. I asked you to learn about nature by being in nature. I asked you to learn about monuments by actually seeing them in person, not from a fucking textbook. Every school on this, everything you want to teach your, especially freedom of expression, you have to be in a brick and mortar all day. Homeschool, I see my ass home. My parents could take me out with them. They are very freelance. Also, they move a lot. Performing arts school, you're not moving a lot, bouncing from performing arts school to performing arts school. She said she grew up in 4 different areas. New York, Atlanta, Cali, where else? She said another spot. Go, you can speak. Speak, see.
I don't remember. I don't remember the 4th one she said.
But I'm saying you can speak like.
I have nothing to say.
If you wanted any rebuttal.
I don't have any rebuttal. You said what you said. You feel like it's homeschool. I'm gonna stick to that. Okay, bro.
Lakers on.
Girl, you ain't want to say nothing.
And then Richard?
Probably baseball.
Colorado.
He is the whitest.
I told you.
Look at him. What was your school mascot?
Cougar.
The Cougar. Okay. So
that
what
makes
was your
sense.
school
Colorado.
mascot?
There was no mascot.
Oh my goodness.
Just a picture of my mom. That's it.
The Dom soap.
Just the refrigerator.
Joanna?
I think it was a little controversial before, so they changed it, and I think now we're the Eagles.
What was it
was it
before?
before?
The black faces?
Whoa, in Japan?
That's crazy. No, they not controversial.
Hey, it's happened. I've seen it.
What was it before?
I'm scared to say.
Say
We'll
it,
cut
girl.
it out if it's not. We'll cut it.
You want to
if
write
it's
it
too
down?
bad.
We're the Crusaders.
Oh, that's not.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Oh.
It's International Christian School.
Yes.
So the Crusaders were
Yes.
literally an army of Christians.
They don't know. Yes.
It's international.
Yeah,
They don't know that.
I'm confident about her.
International Christian.
I think hers is international. That's what I have wrote down.
Okay, wait, but explain your point for people who may not know.
I can't fully explain it, but just know I'm correct. I played for a
Yeah.
football team that was
Just
the
know
Crusaders
I'm
for Pop
correct.
Warner.
Never believe that.
And we
Trust
called
them.
ourselves the Crusaders because all of us were literally Christian boys.
So this is your moment where you standing on business.
I do
Stand on it.
go
Stand
ahead.
on it.
I stand on that. I stand on
That
that.
was literally the giveaway for me.
Bree, in your opinion,
And she didn't wanna
outside
say
of your
it.
school, what is the worst kind of high school people can go to?
Kind of the neighboring public schools weren't the best. They had like reputations for having bad kids.
Hans, what do you think is the worst type of high
Shit,
school?
private school, but
Worst
whatever.
type of high school?
Oh gosh.
The fact that you gotta repeat the question.
Might be public
Just ask them in
school.
French.
No, I think the worst kind of high school is probably a GED or public school. It's probably bad.
Gianna, what do you think?
I don't know. I feel like I was kind of jealous of like the public and military schools, but I know they weren't good. Like there was like rumors going on over there, and I was like,
Like, if you had kids right now, what is the one school you're like, I'm not putting my kids in those kinds of schools?
Great question.
oh yeah, I probably wouldn't put it in military school.
Military school?
Yeah.
And she also said she was jealous of public and military schools, which means that she also did not go to a public school, did not go to a military school.
Good catch.
And she's right there at the International Christian School
The
of Arts and
international
Sciences.
Christian
I had the
with
last
30
one.
people.
Summer, you have kids, and they're brilliant. What is one school you're like, they're not going to this kind of school?
Military.
Richard?
Same.
Military? Why is that?
Because they're like harsh on the kids, and I wouldn't want my kid to go through that.
I think he's boarding school, by the way. You want me to switch it?
I
Because
think
to
so
me,
too.
the sneaking in thing,
Well, Herb thought the same. So let's
sneaking
do
into dorms, like,
Yeah.
he's used the word curfew. I haven't heard the word curfew since I was in boarding
Yeah,
school.
100%.
It like
He's
triggered me.
older. He's
He
42.
said they would go out to
He
parties
said they would go out to party. He would sneak back in the house. He's 42.
in the house. He was sneaking back in
And I
home.
had a curfew.
I didn't have a curfew
I had to be in at a certain time.
before the street lights.
Before them street lights. Before them street lights, that was my curfew.
Like I do know. So
don't let them street lights beat you home.
Say for instance, he said, "Hey, can I come go to this party this weekend?" They're like, "Yeah, just be back home before 11.
at 11
before 11
or something."
And then he like, "Damn,
it's 11:30.
It's 11:30. I gotta get home by you make it home by 12. I'm sneaking in, and you always leave the window unlocked. If you know, you know. Public school kids, thank you.
No parking, thank you." No, that sounds just.
Because why would I worry about parking if I'm going to a boarding school? Hello.
You know what I'm saying? It's just I just need people to just use your brain and let's, you know.
Did you guys ever say that?
Curfew? Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah, dude.
What do you mean by you guys?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You look at me and say you people.
I don't want no smoke, man.
Leave the white people alone.
Yeah, he's talking about.
If you do want smoke, I think Hans has some in his pocket. But yeah, like we got some questions. We want to switch anything?
I have no more room to write.
Let's dive into the actual schools. We'll start with you, Richard. What was your day like? Let's do that. Run me through your day at school, from getting to school to leaving school.
All right.
If you
I
say
get to school, I go to class. I'm out.
Nice. Okay. I knew he was
Straight to the point.
I knew he was gonna do that.
Yeah. Tell me about your senior year. Like, what classes did you take your senior year?
I remember taking geology. I had a bullshit math class I was in. It was like an experimental math class, and I didn't learn anything. It's called IMP, Integrated Math Program.
It's giving STEM.
It's giving charter also.
Yeah. Okay. Summer.
Drafting.
What was that?
Bed making.
Cook dinner.
She's so goofy, bro.
Do your chores. 205. You said drafting. What is that?
Like architectural drafting.
What will her parents do?
Boom.
Yeah.
You're so cooked. It's crazy.
Barbecue.
Bree, tell me about your day at school.
So we didn't have periods, we had blocks and only 4 classes a day, and they were about 90 to 100 minutes each.
Private school.
Private school.
Private school.
Hold on.
Y'all can be so wrong. If y'all don't know about block schedule, tell them about block schedule. See,
I really don't know much about block.
shit, I remember block schedule. That's what they're.
They
on
tried
now.
block my senior year, and it just was not doing what it needed to do. And so they went back
went through
to
an experiment so the kids could.
Yeah, we went through this.
We
like,
walk so they can. I mean, we crawl so they can
so
walk.
that yeah.
We walk so they can run.
Yeah, I like them better. But yeah, we went through it and it was not good. Did not like
Did they
it
do
at all.
y'all's the way they did ours?
How
with the
would I
block
know?
schedule? So with the block schedule, how they were trying to do with ours is because we were so used to, we had 7 to 8 classes a day. So they were literally trying to run an experiment where, all right, we don't want to just throw y'all into block. We want to merge y'all into it. So 1 week we'll do block schedule. The next week we'll do our regular schedule. Next week we'll do the reverse block. So we would get confused. We like, bro, who do we go to this week, bro? Like it was very confusing.
Yeah.
So the next semester they was like, just scrap it. But I think they got it down pat now because they do block schedules now. And so block schedule, that's not a private school thing. Because in the J, they had block schedules. And they were already running it.
Yeah, that's how ours was as well. They were trying to
we had uniforms, but it was very much public school. Like the way it was, like even my school was very militant. Like we had IDs, you had to wear your ID at all time. Uniforms. Before we even had uniforms, shirts tucked in. You can't have this. You can't have this. It was very much so militant style. When we went to uniforms, all kids had to wear shirts tucked in. Boys or girls, you only had certain things you can wear. We had to shave, no facial hair for the guys, sideburns at a certain length. Your hair could be a certain length, but it was a public school, very public school. Like, and we had police at the school. So yeah, it's like going to class. There's officer. What's up? What's up, PE? So what are you giving her?
Who?
Number 1.
STEM.
Because with STEM, you have to test in, right? Anybody can't get into STEM, right?
I'm not sure, but maybe so.
I would think you got to test in.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Johnny.
What about you? Cut me off too.
Weirdly, could be boarding school because
We had blocks.
That was blocks.
Yeah, we had blocks.
And I don't know if private school.
But my school was boarding and private, so I don't know which one it applied.
Well, that's the problem. Is private is a pretty big umbrella, right? Boarding is a little more specific. So is there a way for us to?
Well, keep going. You said you have blocks.
Yeah.
Some more classes.
And we also had an optional iAcademy where we could study stuff that wasn't taught at the school.
That gotta be private.
Damn, bro.
That gotta be private.
Applications or was
Yeah, and college credit.
You said that people had to be there at 6:30 at your school. They serve breakfast at your school?
They do serve breakfast at the school.
Was your
shit? They need breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's 66.
Right.
That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
School, when it comes to sports, was your school nationally ranked in any sport?
We won state for football.
A private school winning state?
Private school don't go to state. Okay, Hans.
They do.
I'm gonna give you some time to warm up.
Okay. Like push-ups?
Like I don't think Kev understands like the American education system because private schools do go to state tournaments. We used to play a private school, like the biggest private school in the area. We used to play them in sports in high school, USJ. And we went to their school and everything. I'm like, oh, we get to go in a private school? You know what I'm saying? Like, and they went to state. Like, it depends, like, but like Brentwood and them, they didn't play state tournament the same state tournament we would play in. Like Brentwood Academy, they play at like those joints. They play at Trevecca. I think that's the one they play at Trevecca in the Nashville, and then everybody else in the public joints and that will have certain school accreditations. They come here and play.
Yeah.
Right, that's what we want. We actually have no questions for you. We just want to see you do push-ups.
Burpees?
Can you tell me about the academics of your school? What was it like?
The academics?
Yeah.
So like in the morning we would do prayers and then we would do Bible study.
Yeah, there it goes.
And we would do that before, like in the morning and then before leaving at the end of the day.
Did y'all have mass?
Mask?
Mass.
Mass?
Mass, like M-A-S-S. Mass.
Mass?
Learn that word yet.
Okay, my fault.
Yeah.
Is there a friend? He said yeah.
He said yeah.
Do we know how to discern between whether it would be an international Christian school or a Catholic school?
Mass.
That's why I said mass.
You said mass, and he said that they had it.
Is that
He did it.
Yeah.
You don't feel like this is kind of cheap.
I do.
I felt like it, but I don't. I was Joanna. Tell me about the curriculum at your school.
So we started around 8. I think it was a little bit later. Each class was like an hour and some change, I would say. And yeah, pretty sad. We had AP classes, no IP. Yeah.
And this is in Japan. So it's like a Americanized way of learning,
Yeah, it
or is
sounds
it
like
Japanese heavy?
Oh yeah, it's definitely Americanized. Like I did like American history, like Japanese was like a second language. Like everything was taught in English.
So it wouldn't be like a private school. It would be a school that's international.
Yeah. So it might be international Christian school.
Well, did y'all take any religious classes?
Yeah, we did. We had Bible class, and then we also had chapel.
Okay, I mean.
Chapel. That gets it.
I bought some ties. I'm having tie for the private school people.
That's actually.
Out the tie. Bust out the ties, bro.
Yeah.
Welcome to the tie round, baby. Okay. Well, first off, who had to wear a uniform in school? Nobody? Okay, take the ties away. That's the end of the round. That was the tie round. Did you guys have homecomings or proms? Who had a homecoming? Raise your hand.
She's lying.
You came home every day. Different.
What were your other professions? You say
charter school.
You make dresses.
I have an apparel startup, and I am a fine artist.
Yeah.
And I model.
Everything she does is performance based.
What was your school's mascot?
She didn't have one.
How?
Performing arts schools don't have mascots.
What city or state was the school that you chose? I know you said you lived in a lot of places, but what city and state was this specific school?
This one was in Atlanta.
Damn, that changes the game.
Atlanta does have a lot of performing arts schools. Well, because I did competitions in Atlanta, but most of everybody we just bus to we bus. I don't know about everybody else. No, everybody had buses. Yeah, I'm gonna go with her performing arts school. Yeah.
I'm gonna go public school. I'm gonna go. She had those classes just at 300 kids. It's not a charter school.
Graduating class.
Yeah.
So she said 2 or 3. 2 or 3.
She said a few
I said
hundred.
a few.
Also, if her school is known for something,
Yeah.
public school are probably the ones that are known for stuff.
Right.
And a lot of the time, people that went to performing arts schools, I'm telling you, they picked a major, and that's what they studied their entire 4 years.
Yeah.
And
Y'all
from
feel
there,
good
she
about
would
that?
still know that because that's probably what she would still
We
be
can
doing.
switch it to public school.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Do it. It's a big shit.
Go, you got it.
Dude, we should talk to Richard some
It
more
won't be public because
first.
she would have
Rich
a
used to.
mascot too.
Oh, Rich was.
I said it won't be public because I'm pretty sure she would have remembered her mascot. They would have had a.
Oh yeah, all
had
public schools got a mascot. Go Vikings.
Ours is
Why are y'all Vikings?
It's a long story.
That doesn't make.
Why doesn't it?
Ain't no white people.
You said what?
I said ain't no white people.
Where?
I'm saying Vikings white. You know what I'm saying?
But what you said?
I said ain't no white people.
What there?
You ain't catching a joke.
Yeah, I'm
she get what I put down.
But yeah, I just feel like, unless it was, I don't know how old she is, unless they probably just that school got rid of one or something.
Nah, public schools.
But you will still have like a name. You may not have like an actual person dressed up, but you will have a mascot, like an actual. Yes, I don't think it's public.
Did y'all have a person dress up?
No, not for real. Just
sword?
like every like blue moon, you'll have somebody that'll dress out in one, but not like every game somebody dressing out. It was like random. I don't know how y'all's are. I've never been to your school or a game
We have been to it when we came to state. They had the mascot dude down there with.
I could barely see. I didn't see him.
He be in the cat suit. They always got a
cat suit. What y'all's? Tomcats.
Yeah, they always got the cat suit on.
But yeah.
What, sneaking back in?
Sneaking in was the most.
Sneaking in and curfew really got me, but I don't know if.
But that could have been his house. We assumed that was the school, but that could have been his house.
That's true.
That's true.
Let's do this. How big was your campus?
It was pretty small. One building.
One
That
building?
just everything up.
That really did, man.
Can't be boarding
Public
school.
school.
What did your parents do?
My bad, because I'm
Public
thinking.
school, we in one building all
We
day.
don't have one building.
Okay, your school, yeah, because you were in one building
No, I
probably.
wasn't.
Where did you transfer?
For
Where did
one,
you go?
my homeroom was not in the main building.
Where did you? Okay, not going. It's all connect. Was it all connected? Or did
No.
you have to go outside?
Go outside.
I would say the
We
only.
had 3 buildings.
My elementary school was like different. Like we had you go out and go to a different like part or whatever. But my high school just one building. Just we go or you go through the little breezeway to the vocational. But other than that,
Yeah, we had the vocational or tech building over
now
here.
they call it something else since I've been gone.
It's
you
over
seen
here.
that.
But then I told you we had the AP honors building over there.
Yeah, but you weren't going over there.
I did have classes over there. For one, that's where the Spanish class was,
I'm just
and my
like,
history class was over
boy,
there. And don't try to come for me, bruh.
First of all,
I'm not lying.
Okay, babe.
I'm not lying.
First of all, I wouldn't even know. I didn't go to your
I'm
school.
letting
I
you
don't
know.
But I'm playing with you, and you getting all hostile.
But for the most part, like even a lot of times, yeah, my main class was in the main building.
But yeah,
My mom worked at the university, and my dad was an engineer.
Yeah, you can switch them.
So you think one building, 400 kids, and we just give him to public school?
Sneaking in, sneaking out. He sound like a public school kid.
Yeah, there
Small-
was nothing
small
specific about
town.
his school.
Yeah.
He said it was pretty general beyond
Small
they
town.
took the one math
But
class.
y'all were so sold on her being in public school, and
I think she's performing
been
arts.
saying performing
okay, that's true.
I was sold on homeschool.
Although I will say I'm happy that we thought she was homeschooled because the jokes were awesome. let's play a process of elimination.
It's not
homeschool.
Not homeschool.
Right, we throw this away. It's not military school.
No.
And that I
Not
asked
with
him if
that
he went to
white
school for
spin.
4
Process of
years.
elimination.
He said yes.
So no GED.
Charter
At least
school
2
STEM.
charter schools.
And charter school for
He's
liberal
too
arts.
old for
STEM
charter
is
school.
sciences and
Herm say he too old.
For charter school, he is.
What was your high school GPA?
3.4.
That's good.
Yeah.
3-4.
And then where'd you go to college if you went to college?
Colorado.
Colorado?
Public.
CU? Damn. Yeah, I think a lot of people who go to public school also go
Go
to
to
the
the same-
university,
yes,
same
that's what I was
nearby,
thinking, yeah.
friends and stuff. Damn.
That's not true, but yeah.
Did we just cook in the last 10
stayed in
minutes?
there.
We did. Well, let's do it.
I'm ready to lock it in, man.
We're locking it in?
I'm locking it in.
All right, we're
Why
going to
did you
lock
came all the way over
this in. Here's what we're going to do right now. Everyone's going to take a step
Are you gonna
back.
say yours? Do you want Let me see. Catholic International. Me personally, I agree with 2 through 5. The only one I would change is number 1, just based off of.
It gave me STEM,
it gives me STEM
or charter.
It doesn't give me charter, but it gives me STEM. I don't really know.
I gotta read up on charter school just to understand like how like.
Because I feel like I know someone who went to a charter school and they went in school from 6:30 to 6 p.m.
But STEM do give me 6:30 to 6 p.m. though.
Yeah, but I could be wrong.
STEM to me is very like public, but very like public private, but very much so academic. Like they push academics.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I just try to use process of elimination and kind of listen to what they were saying. But
because private schools, what time they used to get out?
Regular time, like we did.
Facts, because they used to bus them from my town. They used to like have a pickup spot, and they picked them up off this farm, and they would take the bus all the way back to the private school.
It was the same. Everything's the same. It's just private Christian school. Yeah.
You were pretty hasty on this.
Yeah, this could be. Bree, first question: is your school on this list?
No.
Well, so here's the thing.
It was boarding school. You were right. We should listen to Johnny more on that one.
Listen.
What school was it?
It was STEM charter school.
But I said if it's not that, it's
we got that.
The first thing I said.
We got
the first thing I said.
Charter school STEM. Charter school STEM. Because I wrote STEM, but I didn't write the
charter school.
That was liberal arts. Okay, I'm gonna have to read up on the difference with like.
But we said STEM.
But yeah,
we said STEM.
Yeah, I was
because
like,
STEM is very academic.
Because I've heard of like just charter school, not STEM, but just charter. And I was like,
but STEM is very educational. You play sports, whatever, but they gonna pound in education. Education. She told y'all nerds. Like everything was academics.
Oh, and she also said this,
and they were just
which I think is important because of a private school itself. You're going to learn like the regular what is it called, curriculum like English, whatever. She said they had the option, they had a program like if you wanted to learn those type of, then you could.
But also peep this though.
Go ahead.
Where would they put STEM classes? STEM
out in the middle of nowhere.
Out in the middle of nowhere. Also, who is the more likely people who will be offered STEM?
I don't know all those questions.
Rich people. I want to keep my kids highly educated.
Yeah.
I'm not sending them to no damn public school. We rich as you know what I'm saying?
But
so they got horses. Who is the more, unless you come from a farm and, you know what I'm saying? They would have the capability to have horses to ride into school. And horses just be sitting outside boo-booing on the ground all day.
But all the others 2 through 5, I agree with them.
But yeah, STEM most definitely. Everything she said was STEM.
Not a whole lot about It's really just about the memories we made along the way.
Okay. To be fair, I don't know what. Hans, is your school on this list?
Yeah.
You know what kind of school you went to, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
If we get it right, will you take off your glasses?
How many likes we got right now? Like,
we gotta see his face. All right, Hans, we had you as Catholic school. Please step to your correct school.
Wait, what was the question?
How you playing now?
Step in front of whatever school you went to.
All right.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Let us see them eyes.
But that one, I feel like we got is a cheater.
Yeah, that was a little.
I'm not gonna trick y'all. All right, Joanna, is your school on that list?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We had you as international Christian
in
school.
The beginning.
International.
Please step to your correct school.
Okay.
Okay. Summer, is your school on this list?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You got it right.
Your school on this list. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
At the same time,
I'm confident.
Step to your
Come
correct
on, y'all.
schools on 3.
Now let me down.
1, 2, 3.
I roll for this.
Come on!
Yes, sir.
You gotta like the video.
Yeah.
Wait, 4 for 5. We almost.
Yeah, STEM
Almost.
STEM is tough.
I said it though.
You ain't
I
saying.
have questions
The first
on
thing
the
I said
charter
in the
STEM.
video, I
You
said
ain't
she's
saying
giving
nothing.
charter school STEM. Do you remember that?
Should have asked me what my favorite class is.
That was my bad. Well, what was your favorite class?
Computer engineering.
STEM.
Okay.
STEM.
Flirting. That is gonna be all.
STEM.
Good night.
Back in my bag and I ain't gotta brag.
brag, I do this shit for real. When we was down and we had nothing, we had to share a meal. We put the shit in overdrive with no steering wheel.
I got one question I can figure it out. Do you know what beanie weenies are?
No, what?
We might not be public school.
No one.
What's that?
Nobody knows what beanie weenies is.
I know what it is.
I know what it is.
Oh, sir, kind of did though.
No.
They are so funny.
What are beanie weenies? See?
I have no clue. Oh, those little he looked like one. Is that what he trying to say?
No, he was asking him, have you ever heard of beanie weenies?
It's those little things. Those
no,
little,
it's pork and beans, girl. Beanie weenies.
Oh, beanie weenies. Oh, I'm thinking of those little those little, you know, them little stuffed things, them little
beanie babies.
Oh, those beanie babies. Oh,
beanie weenies are
beanie weenies.
Are pork and beans.
When he said beanie, I just heard beanie, and I thought of them little stuffed
basically
things.
like poor kids. That's what basically he was trying to indicate.
I don't even know what that.
Poor kids go to public school. Is basically what he's saying. But I will say this: we got charter schools and STEM academies here in my. I didn't want to say what we're.
No, you already said it, but in yeah.
I ain't gonna say we actually have STEM. That's how because some of my kids that I used to they went to STEM schools and charter schools. So that's how I was.
But you know, some not are they? Well, never mind.
None of them were boarding school because none of them gave boarding school, and none of them gave military school.
But anyway, yeah.
But I knew he was at public school, like you said earlier. He said parking spaces. It was a small school anyway because they only had 400 students.
His graduation class was 400.
Oh, that's what he said. His graduation class.
They asked what the graduation class was, not how many students in the entire school.
Oh, 400. Oh, he went to a big school. They had upstairs and everything.
He says graduation class was 300 to 400.
They had upstairs. They had multiple levels. Multiple level high school. That's what that was.
If I'm not mistaken. Because that was the question that was being asked. Unless he misheard. Yeah. Well, no, because Bree said hers was 250. And then,
I know they said something about graduation class, though.
Yeah, but anyway.
Hey, man, y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comment section down below. But
this was fun.
Y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
You are?
Kid and C.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and on the class.